everybody, Maestro here. Welcome to the Khan's Court. Today we have a reaction for a Castlevania and Dead by Daylight collaboration. I had made a reaction to the teaser trailer for this, I believe it was a couple months ago, but it's Dead by Daylight, ex Castlevania official trailer. This was released by Dead by Daylight on their main account here on YouTube. There's also a released IGN version of this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it just straight off the source from Dead by Daylight. I do not know much about Castlevania. I went ahead and just searched it up in Google to look at a description because I've never watched it. It says here, it is inspired by the popular video game this show is, forgive me, Castlevania, the Netflix show, or the show that's on Netflix, is inspired by the popular video game series. So it sounds to me like this show is from a video game series that has already been established. And both of those, the established game and the show, is what Dead by Daylight is taking this character from. I've never played the games and I've never seen the show. So I didn't even know it was a video game franchise, to be honest with you. It seems that the show is actually an anime. So I'm wondering if the model for this Dracula character from Castlevania is going to be more anime-esque, or if it's going to be more of the actual video game look. And you should be able to tell by how it's modeled when you'll see it in the trailer, when I'll see it in the trailer. But it seems that, yeah, this is a show. It's got 4 seasons and everything. I've never seen the show before. Supposedly this is a video game series. Let me check out the video game series. Castlevania. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, so it says Castlevania, and it is Dracula. So this is Dracula. This is their version of Dracula from this video game series and this show. And like I said, don't know too much about it. I just wanted to kind of understand where this was all coming from, so that's why I looked it up. And let's get right into this reaction and check this out. It is 1 minute and a second long, so let's get right into it. Dracula has entered the fog. So is that the survivor? This is obvious. That's obviously Dracula right there. Ooh. Dracula with a mustache. Okay. So they're coming in with a killer and a survivor. Okay. Alright. Looked good. Looked good. Nothing crazy. They didn't show us any gameplay or anything. Let me see here. New killer, Dracula. New survivor, Trevor Belmont. I do not know who Trevor Belmont is. Let's go ahead and look this up just to check out who this is. Trevor Belmont. Trevor Belmont is the main protagonist of Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, and the Pachislot Akumajo Dracula series. I definitely did not pronounce that right. He also plays the role of Deuteragonist in the main series. He also appears in Castlevania Curse of Darkness and its comic adaptation as a supporting character. Okay, so he seems to be a very prominent main character that's been in multiple different things, Castlevania-wise. Like I said, I've never seen anything Castlevania or played any of the games, so I would not know any of that. Kind of going into this blind, I obviously know who Dracula is. I know of the original Dracula. This is a different adaptation of Dracula. Looks to be very, very old style, though. It seems to be the red and black suited Dracula with the pale skin and the long nails and the big long fangs and the red eyes and living in a castle. So this seems to be like a very generic Dracula, the very old original version of Dracula. So that's what I'm seeing here. That is very what do you call it? I'm used to that. So I had no clue that this was connected to anything other than, I just thought they were adding Dracula into it until I'd seen the teaser and it said Castlevania. So this seems to be a video game series. It seems to be a show, an anime actually. I guess it's kind of like Cyberpunk, you know what I mean? Because Cyberpunk 2077 is a video game. Cyberpunk is a video game thing, but then they also have comics now, and they also had an anime series for the Edge Runners thing. So seems to be that there is a similar thing going on here. I'm trying to see if I can get any more I guess info on this Castlevania series so that I can understand everything this is coming from. Video game series. It is a graphic horror action adventure video game series and media franchise created by Konami. It is Castlevania, known in Japan as Akumajo Dracula. Okay, so this is a Japanese interpretation on Dracula, from what I'm understanding, which explains why there is obviously an anime about it and why he has very anime-esque, I guess you could say, figure and face structure. You could tell he's got a little bit of influences from over there. The series is largely set in eponymous castle of Count Dracula, the main antagonist of the Belmont clan of vampire hunters. Okay, there you go. That sheds some more light for me onto this. So Belmont, who's going to be the main survivor, who is also a main protagonist character for Castlevania, is a part of a family clan that seems to be vampire hunters. Very interesting. That's very cool. Very interesting. So it's kind of the equivalent of Van Helsing and the Van Helsing clan and family. Very, very similar. Okay. All right, I'm seeing some pictures of like from the game and from show and comics. This Dracula looks dope. This Dracula looks sick. He looks awesome. And then obviously in Dead by Daylight, like I said, he looked very original Dracula. He had the collar coming up. He's got the long hair, which original Dracula had shorter black hair, but after a certain amount of time, he started to get kind of longer hair. You kind of noticed that through different adaptations like shows and comics and stuff. He started to get longer hair, so this kind of follows suit with that. Yeah, looks good. I'm definitely excited to see how he plays. Obviously, I'm more interested in how he plays as a killer and if he'll be fun more than his actual backstory and where he comes from. But this is very interesting. These games seem a little bit older. I don't know if it would be something that I would play, but I could definitely check out this show. This anime, because I've been trying to get more into watching animes that I'm not used to watching. It's actually how I started off watching Dragon Ball, which is now one of my favorite things ever. So, yeah, very cool. If you all enjoyed my reaction to this, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all thought. Are you excited about this new Castlevania and Dead by Daylight collaboration? Are you excited that they're finally adding a Dracula, a more original killer from a more original old time of killers? And are you excited about this? I'm excited. Even though I don't know too much about Castlevania, I'm very excited that they're adding Dracula. I always loved Dracula as an original killer, and even more so as a universal monster. So yeah, I'm super excited. Hopefully he plays very well and he's very fun to play. And hopefully the survivor is very fun to play against. With that statement, you can tell I am a killer main. I main killer. If I ain't making them scream, I'm not having fun. and I will catch you on the next video. Peace.